Hey you, yeah you. Before we get this video started, I just want to say a thank you for those who have been a member of my Patreon. If you want to be a member of my Patreon, leave a link in the description down below right here. And there's a list right here of all the people who have been a member or a following member of the Patreon to help keep this channel alive. I would appreciate it if you do show your support, guys. You guys are awesome and I really thank you for your support. Also, commissions are open, so if you want to commission for me to draw something for you, go to my DeviantArt page right here as well, in the link in the description, and I'll draw something for you. But make sure you hopefully follow the rules in my Patreon on my Patreon and commission, so you can get we can get it on the list for me to draw something for you guys. I would really appreciate it if you do, and yeah. As always, take care and have a great day, and let's start the video, shall we?
What is up, YouTube? Frost the Hobidon here, and today we got a special Patreon reaction video for all of you. This Patreon video is called "The Book Was Better City of Ember Review," and it is by KrimsonRogue. KrimsonRogue. This was a Patreon request. This is a Patreon request for Nevin Punzel on Patreon, so I hope you appreciate this. Thank you for being a member of my Patreon. I really appreciate the support. Thank you. And if you guys want to become a member of my Patreon, there's a link in the description down below, so you can support my channel and you can get a request from drawings, a drawing request from Patreon, or a video request on Patreon. I only accept those requests if you are a member of my Patreon. I appreciate that for those who are following the rules. And yeah, anywho, I'm familiar with The Book Was Better series, because I was requested to do some of these. It's been a long while since I've done these, and I mean a real long while. But hey, why not? It's great to be back into it. Anywho, let's get on to reaction in 3, 2, 1. Oh, and I kind of forgot. Make sure to link in the description down below, so go check it out for yourself if you haven't seen this already. Now, 3, 2, 1, go. Ooh. I love the opening. I like it. The Book Was Better by KrimsonRogue Reviews.
Hello and welcome to The Book Was Better, where we're fixing today's movies one book at a time.
Alright.
You know, we haven't had enough stories about dystopian futures on this show. With the influx of nightmare futures in literature over the last few years, one was bound to show up here eventually.
Okay.
Hunger Games, Divergent, and upcoming films like Maze Runner and The Giver are just a few of the recent movies from books they've made, and yes, those may end up on The Book Was Better someday. But one adaptation you may not have seen is from the 2003 book, The City of Ember. Written by Jean Duproux, The City of Ember is the first book in the 4-part series called The Book of Ember.
Okay.
It's about an underground city hiding from an unknown disaster on the surface of Earth, in which at least a few hundred people live together with dwindling supplies and a generator that was built to last only about 200 years.
Nice.
It is now year 241, and as far as people know, there is no way out of the city since it's surrounded by complete unending darkness. There is a way, though, described in a box that was handed down the line of the city's mayors, but was lost several decades ago, and no one even knows it exists anymore.
Oh.
It's a kid's book, yes, and thus it has a simple writing style to it, but the world is built very well, making it easy for anyone to get into it and see how Ember is different from our own world. The movie came out in 2008 and stars Bill Murray as Mayor Cole, Saoirse Ronan as Lena Mayfleet, and Harry Treadaway as Dune Harrow.
I know he's still around, but I like to see him in action more in films. What you searching?
This guy was 24 when he played this part.
Oh, wow.
Dune is supposed to be 12. This is worse than some 30-year-old actor pretending to be a high school student.
I hate it when movies do that. They couldn't cast an actual character for the age. They get an older character.
In fact, the $55 million production budget only saw a return of $17 million worldwide. Quite painful to hear about.
If it's done right,
is it really that bad?
Spider-Man from the MCU,
City of Ember.
Then yeah, because Tom Holland actually looks like a teenager, and they actually have him growing up. That's very interesting title for City of Ember.
So the movie opens with a room of brilliant scientists attempting to prepare and deliver the box that would provide an exit to the people of Ember 200 years in the future.
They look so excited.
Said it for 200 years.
You're certain it'll be long enough?
None of us can be certain of anything. We can hope.
Growing up
Hope is
with
good. No knowledge of a world outside, future generations will be spared sorrow for what they've lost.
Because remembering history is never important.
See this button? Don't touch it! It's the history eraser button, you fool!
So as we enter the squalid refuse of Detroit, I mean Ember, we get to see a helpful bit of exposition from Dune.
This is why you should always record your history.
He who controls the spice controls
Oh wow,
the universe.
that face.
Yeah, actually Dune is kind of an oddball name. Yeah. So as Dune talks to his father, we see that he's concerned about the upcoming assignment day, where all the 12-year-olds in town are given their jobs for life, giving no thought whatsoever to their individual skills or interests.
Today's a big day.
Yeah. I just hope I don't get assigned some useless job.
You can't control what job you get on assignment day. That's not the point.
True.
Oh, that's familiar.
Well, you made it. All set for the goat?
So as assignment day begins, we see that the mayor enters with all the dignity and respect a fat slob barely keeping an entire city alive deserves.
Wow. That's
Gods, I've seen high school principals given better instructions than that.
I know.
So as the ceremony goes on, both Lena and Dune are given jobs that don't really suit them. The hyperactive and sociable Lena gets a pipeworks laborer job, and the sturdy and analytical Dune gets messenger. So there's only one thing they can do.
Trade with me. I would rather die than be a messenger. I don't want to waste my time while the whole city crumbles.
Yes.
What?
Yes.
So both walk away satisfied with their new jobs. And as Lena races home to tell her family, we see that her grandmother runs a yarn shop and is a little off her rocker.
Oh.
Where's Poppy?
Poppy?
Poppy!
She was helping me look for something. Here's Poppy.
Really off her rocker.
Wow.
And at the same time, we also get to see Dune's father again, played by Tim Robbins. And he's full of wise, fatherly advice.
There's more to a bottle cap than keeping liquid from leaking out of glass.
I think. At least the guy was able to build a full imitation of R2-D2. Dune is a very interesting character.
I mean,
he's always trying to learn, trying to explore,
depending on how you use it. What the heck?
God, look at the size of that thing!
Ugh.
That bug's bigger than my cat! Yeah, easily bigger and probably just as fuzzy. Still, it gives more credence to the theory that this place is actually Vault 101.
I'm sorry.
So Lena and Dune go to the first day of work.
Lena Mayfleet reporting for duty.
Dune spends his first day with a tired old man named Sewell, played by Martin Landau.
And this?
Oh no, it's not my job.
But it doesn't seem like he'll be able to fix the generator. Little Miss Ball of Energy, however, has a great day working as a human text message.
From Arbin Swen, the vegetable vendor.
Let me have it.
If this is a potato, then I'm 16 and sexy.
Wait. In an earlier scene, we saw that answering machines are a thing.
I don't get it.
Which means that telephones must be a thing. Well, then why have human messengers? The book didn't mention telephones at all,
That's a good
which fit in with the theme of needing to preserve power since they had a very sensitive generator.
I don't even know this
I'm just glad they didn't use smartphones, otherwise they'd run out of juice in a decade. Both Lena and Dune are having eventful days
that's true.
until they're wandering around in the streets and the power goes out. Since the whole town is underground, this means no light whatsoever, which causes great alarm.
Oh dear. No, no light means panicking.
Come on. Please. Please, come on.
Lena runs home to check on her grandmother, who just
happened,
continues to be an entertaining ball of insanity.
You found it.
Oh.
This is what you're looking for? What's so special about it?
I forgot.
Are you sure it's okay to leave this woman in charge of a toddler? So Lena tools around with the box her little sister found in a closet, which comes with a slightly chewed-on message, which she tries to decipher.
Ember.
Why would you eat old paper? Send it to their kid. Their kids. They don't know what they mess with.
Life.
Wonderful! The one chance this entire city has, all ruined by a toddler who didn't have a pacifier. Lena tries to solve the puzzle when another blackout hits.
Poppy, stop.
Oh boy.
This, sadly, leads to the grandmother's death. Oh. And I just came up with a sitcom for her to star in. I was gonna call it Crazy Yarn Woman Forgets Things.
Why?
So with her grandmother gone, Lena and Poppy have to move in with their neighbor, Mrs. Murdo. And is it just me, or is she just a little too into the guys who built the city?
Help is coming.
Help?
Who built our city, dear?
The builders?
That's right.
Okay.
And the builders will come again and show us the way.
She acts like this the entire movie, like the builders are actually a race of gods or something. It's freaky and she comes off as more than a little crazy.
I mean,
it's like there's a
I can't judge this because I've never seen this movie.
Workers. Lena goes to Dune for advice on the letter from the box, and they figure out that it's a way out of Ember.
What if there's an exit from Ember?
Okay.
So they explore the deepest sections of the pipeworks when they make a startling discovery.
What? What is, so it's a secret. What the heck is that?
So, in addition to giant bugs, we also get giant moles.
Oh,
hungry
that's
ones that
the
chase
mole?
down girls in large empty closets.
Oh, don't say it like that. No. Oh,
yeah,
you just had to put that alarm.
I think it is. Lena has to be at least 6 years older.
No.
But why include giant moles or bugs? Admittedly, I haven't read ahead in the series, so I don't know if there are giant animals to contend with, but the book didn't include them, so why bring them in for the movie? With no other ideas,
the book never had
Lena
that.
brings the box to the mayor as he's trying to ease the public's worries.
I hereby declare the creation of a task force to investigate the blackouts. Do I have volunteers?
So, like most politicians, he proposes a solution that most people can already guess at, forms a committee that likely won't get anything accomplished, doesn't actually do any of the work himself, but still takes the credit.
Okay.
Today, we, the people, stand united against the darkness.
And then she just stops. Seriously, she's trying to take the box to the mayor one scene, and the next she's palling around with her friend Lizzie. Boy, that's a case for Ritalin if I've ever heard one. The entire city is doomed unless I can get this box to the mayor. Lives are counting on me, and I... Watch Dogs finally came out! It's only when she goes to Dune that the plot gets back on track.
Kind of weird how storytelling is like that.
On the other side of that door.
So Lena and Dune break into the pipeworks once again and find a secret door that doesn't exist on any map. And they find... Bill Murray still recovering from the live-action Garfield movies.
Wow.
Thinking she can implicate the mayor of stealing food, Lena runs off to City Hall to tell the mayor's close personal assistant.
You're an idiot. She is an idiot.
You know, in the book, she went to the city guard instead of City Hall. They at least had the authority to question the mayor, and then Lena could reveal the way out of Ember at the Day of Singing, the upcoming citywide holiday. Here, she might as well just walk in and say, I'm here for my kidnapping scene.
Pretty much.
The mayors. Yes, he was the 7th mayor.
A lot of things got lost when the 7th mayor passed. May I look at that box, Lena?
Why?
What's inside the box?
What's in the box? What's in the fucking box?
So it looks like Lena's done for when an impeccably timed blackout occurs. Lena holds onto the box and grabs a keychain of the mayor's before running out the door with her distinct bright red poncho leading the guards the whole way down the street. Why doesn't she throw it away? The city guards also search for Dune, but run into his father first.
We're looking for Dune Harold. He's charged with treason against the city.
That's terrible. If it's true, he's no son of mine. Treason is the worst offense anyone could possibly commit. Builders were wise when they said, if you have proof, you have to pursue it. There's more to a bottle cap than keeping liquid from leaking out of glass.
There's that line again.
Are you serious? Oh yeah, he's buying time
What does
for
that
his
even
son.
mean?
I don't know, but
it's too
the fact that he's trying to buy time for his son
general
to
rule
escape.
for life, but it's not specific enough to be a hint for something later in the movie. More to a bottle cap. What does that have to do with anything?
I don't know. Your guess is as good as mine.
Maybe I need to check this out myself.
You do that. Are you serious? That's a cool sword. Can I get one? I'm a sucker for swords.
Maybe it's just a stupid goddamn line. So Lena and Dune run and hide in the greenhouses when they make another discovery.
Those weapons?
My dad made this.
It doesn't look very safe.
That's my dad.
So that's all the inspiration they need to jump on board and start peddling the death trap to... well, they don't even know. And it's really freaking cool.
How so? Okay, I'm interested.
The music here really picks up and combines with the tension building up thus far, but when you stop to think about it, this doesn't make any sense. This whole device, as well as the storyline about Lena and Dune's father attempting to escape that I forgot to mention, wasn't in the book, and for good reason.
Oh.
This thing has lights, which causes a huge conflict with the book's themes of darkness. One reason they couldn't escape is because they had no way to transport light, which kept them trapped. No candles, no extension cords, and no flashlights.
Oh.
This single cart, as cool as this scene might be at first, throws all that out the window just to provide a brief escape plan from the city guard. Lazy research or inconsistent writing? You be the judge.
Yeah.
With the entire city guard looking for them,
both,
Lena and Dune have to move quickly and quietly, so logically the first thing they do is go get Lena's sister. Great thinking.
Wow.
I'm sure a bouncy little toddler won't do anything to slow you guys down.
That's a bit much.
Nice work, Poppy.
Well, that shut me up. The generator continues to break down, causing tremors and power surges.
You're wrong.
The builders have forsaken us! Meanwhile,
Oh, you got
the trio
water.
finishes solving
That's
the
good.
puzzle, get in a boat, and ride to their salvation just like how the builders originally planned. Down a pitch-black underground rapid river complete with deadly turns, breakneck speeds, and a waterfall. You know, if I was building an escape path from an underground city, I think I would have just stuck with a lit walkway like you see in theaters and planes. So Lena, Poppy, and Dune arrive at a dock built for maybe 4 boats, nice work there, builders, and make their way up a long flight of stairs to a mysterious door, and there, for the first time in over 2 centuries, someone from Ember gets to see the rising sun. The movie ends on a hopeful note, showing promise of a bright future and leaving the door open for a sequel. That was City of Ember, and
that was
despite
it?
its flaws, I kind of liked it.
That was
I
it?
know I mocked a lot of the movie, but it really did a lot of things right. It took a lot from the book, but still added its own flavor and twist to keep the audience guessing. Even fans of the book can still get a lot of excitement out of the stunning visuals in the small, but still vast in scale world. Yes, it does add a few too many things and creates a few plot holes, so it's not perfect. But the music? Okay, I'm trying a new thing with this.
Alright.
This music gets the official KR seal of approval.
Alright.
Go buy the soundtrack.
Okay then.
The music fits the scenes well, meshing perfectly with some of the more gripping action scenes. The acting's pretty good too. Young actors Saoirse Ronan and Harry Treadaway work off each other very well, capturing the spirit of their characters. They were more complex in the book, of course, but for a 95-minute movie, they both pulled off a spectacular performance.
95-minute
Martin
movie.
Landau and Tim Robbins' roles, though brief, both got their own heroic moments, and even though Bill Murray clearly isn't bringing his A-game, he still makes a despicable, though slovenly villain. The movie did lack the complexity of the book, and it did leave a few things out.
Okay.
For example, certain words had become worthless and unknown after 200 years, like heavens or boat, which was something wonderfully creative the book did that the movie never really got around to. There were also a lot of subtle messages like how foolish it is to force kids into certain roles when they're young, or how the constant surrounding darkness represents the unknown. The movie did use darkness in daring ways, often blackening out the entire screen, and it works wonderfully for the intended effect of showing the fear total darkness in an underground city can bring, but it lacks any metaphorical depth. Now, if it seems like I skipped over a few things, especially in the ending, you're right, I did. That's because the movie changed a few things up and I didn't want to give too much away so you could all still have some fun watching it. And I say that because not nearly enough people saw the movie. Like I mentioned before, the movie pulled in only $17 million worldwide.
Oh.
Now, part of that could be because of an improper marketing campaign, combined with actually going to early YouTube freak of nature, Fred. Walden Media actually hired this little cretin to advertise the movie on his channel. You can see how well that worked out. I did what I could to avoid giving too many spoilers, so there are still some goodies to enjoy in the movie, even after watching this review. The book is still clearly better, but City of Ember is a decent, if not flawed, attempt at an adaptation. I'm KrimsonRogue, and if you'll excuse me, I'm gonna do some exploring in the dark myself.
Oh, I don't like that. Okay.
Sorry, Leia.
Okay then. Alright. Okay, these are the credits, clip sounds. Nice work. That's important. Oh, what's going on here?
I'm booby-trapping the apartment. What's it look like?
Wait, what?
Because I have some psychopath after me for some reason, and the last time I reviewed a movie I kind of liked, he jumped on my throat.
Okay.
I don't know. The guy's crazy. Says the man having a conversation with his cat.
Yeah.
Alright, so, the front door is set with explosives. I have surveillance cameras watching the streets.
Wait, hold on, you got explosives? That's a bit too much, don't you think? Although that cat is adorable.
Nothing could possibly go wrong. Shit.
What? Oh, Punisher? Oh, wait.
The back door was unlocked.
Holy crap, that horse!
What the hell are you doing here? Who are you?
My name is Rain. Tormenting you was fun for a while. You're becoming a nuisance. It's time to end this.
You know, that's just what I was thinking.
Got a gun. What? Got a gun up and ready. Even though it's a toy gun.
Now, are you, bastard?
Oh. You sure you don't want to try the front door?
When in doubt, run!
Get out here!
How you getting yourself out of this? I guess I have to find out next time. Okay, apparently that KrimsonRogue review of Ember City of Ember. Alrighty, that was it. I hope you enjoyed that. And thank you to Nevin Punzel. I hope I pronounced that name, the username right. I thank you for sending me this Patreon request on my Patreon. I appreciate it, and thank you for showing your support. Alrighty, thank you all for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed this little reaction video. Leave a like, comment, and subscribe for more. What were your thoughts on this reaction video? Did you enjoy it? What were your thoughts on this video that I reacted to? Let me know in the comments down below. As always, take care, have a great day, be safe, and most importantly, stay frosty and stay healthy out there. Catch you all later.
Nah, must have just nodded off for a sec. Probably one of those sex dreams I've read about. This symbolism's very disturbing!